Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Runaway by Jamiroquai. And it starts on an A major chord. And the way you play A major, first finger is going to go to the D on the second fret, second finger is going to go to the G on the second fret, and the third finger is going to go to the B string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that makes an A major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from A major, for our intro, we're going to be going to a G major chord. And the way you play G major, first finger is going to go A on the second fret, second finger is going to go low E on the third fret, and the third finger is going to go that skinny E on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that makes a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the G major, we're going to be going to an F major chord. And if you know the bar F major, and we'll talk about a substitute in a minute, but you take your first finger and do the entire first fret, second finger is going to go G on the second fret, third finger on the A on the third fret, and the pinky goes to the D on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that makes an F major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then, but a good substitute for F major is something called F major 7. The way you play F major 7, first finger is going to go to the B on the first fret, second finger is going to go to the G on the second fret, and the third finger goes to the D on the third fret. And if you strum just the top 4 strings, just D, G, B, and E, that sounds an F major chord, and it sounds really, really happy for F major 7. So that's a good way a chord to substitute for the bar F if you're just starting out and bars are hard. And then from the F major for the intro, we're going to be going to a D minor chord. And the way you play D minor, first finger is going to go high E on the first fret, second finger is going to go to the G on the second fret, and the third finger is going to go to the B on the third fret. And if you strum just the top 4 strings, just like we were doing with F major 7, that sounds a D minor. And it sounds really sad. It made me cry. So that's basically our intro progression is going A major, G major, F major, D minor, A major, G major, F major, D minor, A major, G major, F major, D minor, A major, G major, F major, D minor. But a lot of times with a song like this, to make it more interesting, I like adding a strum pattern to it. And one of my favorite 4/4 strum patterns for a song like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So if you took the A major and just tried that a lot to get your right hand used to it, it'd be down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So you want to do that a lot to get your right hand used to it. The weird thing is in the song, it kind of feels like you'd be halving that strum pattern between chords. So on the A and the G at the beginning, you'd be doing the down, down on the A, but then going to the G for the up, and then the up, down, up. So you got A with down, down, G on the up, down, up, A on the down, down, G on the up, down, up. But then it kind of feels like you do the same thing for the F and the D minor. So we have the F with the down, down, D minor on up, down, F on the down, down, D on minor on up, down, up. So we try to put that together on our intro. We got A with the down, down, G on the up, down, F on the down, down, D minor on up, down, A on the down, down, G on the up, down, F on the down, down, D minor on the up, down, A on the down, down, G on the up, down, F on the down, down, D minor on up, down, A on the down, down, G on the up, down, F on the down, down, D minor on up, down. But then when we get to our verses, we're actually going to do the whole strum pattern on the A and then half the F and the D minor, just like we were just doing. So then you'd have A, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, D minor on up, down, A, down, down, up, down, F on the down, down, D minor on the up, down, A, down, down, up, down, F on the down, down, D minor on the up, down, A, down, down, up, down, F on the down, down, D minor on the up, down. But then when we get to our choruses, we're going to be doing that whole strum pattern on the A, down, up, down, A, down, down, up, down, and then we go to the F and do the whole strum pattern, F, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, but then we're going to be going to a D major chord, which sounds really happy. And the way you play D major, first finger is going to go G on the first or second fret, second finger is going to go to the high E on the second fret, and the third finger goes to the B string on the third fret. And if you strum just the top 4 strings, just like the D minor, that sounds a D major, and it sounds really, really happy. But then from D major, we're going to D minor. So kind of going happy to sad. D major, D minor. And then we're going to be going to a C major chord. And the way you play C major, first finger is going to go to the B on the first fret, second finger on the D on the second fret, third finger on the A on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from C major, we're going to be going to a B7 chord. And the way you play B7, first finger is going to go to D on the first fret, second finger on the A on the second fret, third finger on the G on the second fret, and the pinky on the high E on the second fret. And with B7, you want to do just the A string to the high E. So we're going to be avoiding the low E string at all costs. And that's called a B7 chord, and it sounds kind of messed up, and it's kind of supposed to. But for our chorus, we're going to be doing our strum pattern through all those chords. So we got A major, down, up, down, A major, down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, D major, down, down, up, down, G minor, down, down, up, down, C major, down, down, up, down, B7, down, down, up, down, A, down, down, up, down, A, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, G minor, down, down, up, down, C major, down, down, up, down, B7, down, down, up, down. And that's basically most of our chord progressions through the song until we get to the breakdown part, which kind of happens like our bridge part. And on our bridge, instead of playing an A major chord, we're going to be playing an A minor chord. And the way you play A minor, first finger is going to go to the B string on the first fret, second finger is going to go to the D string on the second fret, and the third finger is going to go to the G string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that makes an A minor. It sounds really, really sad. And on the bridge part, we're going to be doing the the whole strum pattern on the A minor, and the A minor, and then the F and D. So we got A minor, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, G major, down, down, up, down, and then we kind of be going back to our chorus after that. But one other thing is to play along with Jamiroquai. They're instead of starting on an A major chord, they're actually starting on a C major chord. So what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 3rd fret, then now your A major is really a C major chord. Your G major is really a B flat major chord. Your F is really an A flat major chord, and your D minor is really an F minor. And when we get to it, your D major is really an F major, and your A minor is really a C minor. And the B7, the C major is really E flat major, and the B7 is really a D7. So that's a little weird, but just to take it from the very top that way, you'd have your intro where you got the A, down, G on the up, down, F, down, D minor, up, down, A, down, G on the up, down, F on the down, D minor, up, down, A, down, G on the up, down, F, down, D minor, up, down, A on the down, G on the up, down, F on the down, D minor, up, down. And then we'd have our verses where we got our A, down, down, F, down, D minor, up, down, A, down, down, F on the down, D minor, up, We got the A down, up, down, up, F down, D minor, up, down, A down, down, up, down, F down, down, D minor, up, down, A down, down, up, down, F down, down, D minor, up, down, A down, down, up, down, F down, down, D minor, up, down, A down, down, up, down, F down, down, D minor, up, down, A down, down, up, down, F down, down, D minor, up. To our chorus part, so then we got our A down, up, down, A down, down, up, down, F down, down, up, down, E down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, E minor down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, E7 down, down, up, down, A down, down, up, down, A down, down, up, down, F down, down, up, down, F down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, minor down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, B7 down, down, up, down, and then we got an A major is kind of a breakdown. A, then we go to our bridge part. So then we got our A minor down, down, A minor down, 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 F down, 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 D down, 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 B minor down, down, A minor down, 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 F down, 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 D major down, down, down. But then we go back to our chorus part again. So then we are A down, down, A down, 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 F down, 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 F down, 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 D down, 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 D minor down, down, C down, 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 D7 down, 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 A down, 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 A down, 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 F down, 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 F down, 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 D down, 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 D minor down, down, C down, 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 B7 down, down, and then that gets used for our outro until the end where you just kind of a big A major. But that's the basics of how you can play along with Runaway by Jamiroquai. So good luck!